So I'm going to remove the bracket here so I can get access to this really difficult screw to remove the distributor cap. And you can't really see it that well. It's down underneath there. So the bracket is removed. I put the screws back on, as you can see. I believe this was a 10 millimeter is what I took those off with. I'm going to attempt to take this bad boy out, and it is not T10 that I thought it was. It's probably going to be a T15. So I'm going to switch this out and come back to it. So the distributor cap removal, this is to basically, this is a T15. Apparently somebody left off another one of these bolts, so I'll have to go find one more screws. So I'm removing this. I'm going to pull this out, I hope. Yeah. And now I know why. They seem to have snapped off. If you look down here, they snapped it off, so I'm going to have some fun there. I need to remove the last distributor cap wire. Probably shouldn't have removed that. I only got one hand here, so I'm going to kind of pull off this last piece. I think that goes to the coil, and then I'm going to pull off the distributor cap. Be back in a moment. That's the distributor cap removed. The goal here is to take off this intake to see what I see underneath here. I haven't removed that side, and I'll probably need to get to that. But before I do any of this, I need to get the number one cylinder up to top dead center, and it should correspond to the correct firing order on the distributor cap, which I need to go look up. It's only slightly off. I found the timing marks on the crankshaft pulley. They are down here, and it is more than a little off. I will rotate it so that it lines up to the correct corresponding top dead center mark on the other side. I'm gonna do that, and then I'll be back. So number one is right about here. It points to this one. So I have to get it pretty close. I'm gonna go down here on the crankshaft pulley, and I'm gonna rotate it clockwise, which is so I can get it lined up, because it rotated past top dead center, and it should line up to the mark. This bolt on this engine, on this motor, is a 16 millimeter, and I'm going to line it up, if you can kind of see it, to that timing mark right there. The idea is to get this thing to top dead center, and then I'm going to start to pull off the intake, see what we see under here. Now I'm going to go down here and see where we sit. You probably can't see it, but it has to line up to that mark right there. Of course, who knows? So that should be spot on right there. Let's see where it lines up to the distributor, right around here. Kind of looks like it. So with that, basically means that I'm at top dead center, as far as I know. There's another way to figure it out. I bought a tool to do it, but at this point, I should be able now to remove the distributor and pull it out. And that's what I'm going to do next. I'm assuming it's going to be this bolt down here that I need to remove, and I pull the whole distributor shaft out. So give me a moment. Gotta switch tools, get a wrench, and I'll be back.